In this video today, I will show you how to make our homemade low-fat chocolate ice cream. As I showed you in my other ice cream recipe videos, you don't need to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. Many recipes ask you to use only egg yolks because egg whites harden the texture of your ice cream. However, this recipe has found a way to improve the taste and texture of your ice cream while using whole eggs. People like my sister, as I mentioned in my other video, who don't like to eat foods made with eggs, love this recipe and can't even tell that there are eggs in the ice cream. This recipe mixes whole eggs without adding heavy cream. Everyone who tastes it loves it. It is low fat, low cal, and gluten-free. By using an ice cream maker, you can enhance the flavors of this recipe. Later in this video, I will show you another recipe that does not need an ice cream maker. To start, you crack 3 whole eggs into a mixing bowl and whisk them. You can use a handheld whisker if you prefer. We will show 3 different tools for blending. My friends, in the comments section, please let us know which option of tools works best for you for these recipes. Then, simmer 3 cups of milk in a stainless steel pot on low heat. When it's about 50% to boiling, mix the cocoa powder into the pot of milk and stir the mixture constantly until it's well blended. Next, stir in the chocolate until it's fully melted. You should remove the pot from the heat if it's above 70% to boiling before the chocolate is fully melted. Now, you pour the whisked eggs into the chocolate and milk mixture and continue heating the pot on low heat. Keep stirring the mixture until you see bubbles popping out of it, indicating that it is nearly 100% boiling. Then, you turn off the heat. It helps to cool off the heated pot to room temperature using ice-cold water before adding vanilla extract to preserve its most intense flavor. Then add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract into the cold mixture and mix them well. After, you add 21 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Now you use an immersion blender to blend them well into a smoothie-like texture. The power of this blender is rated at 800 watts, and we set it at the highest speed. It saves lots of water in the cleaning process. The blending process takes about 1.5 minutes. As soon as you get a well-blended mixture looking like this, it should be transferred to the refrigerator to be cooled for an hour or longer. After the mixture is completely cooled, turn on the ice cream maker and pour it into the maker according to the manufacturer's instructions. For a freezer bowl, it takes about 25 to 30 minutes for it to be ready to be transferred to the freezer. After 7 to 8 hours of freezing, a bowl of scrumptious ice cream is ready for you to enjoy. This is also the best time to scoop out all ice cream into several small serving bowls so that you can store the unserved ones in the freezer for easy serving later. By doing so, the freezer bowl can be cleaned up right away and ready for the next batch after 48 hours of freezing. If you do not have an immersion blender, you can use a mixer to mix them into a smooth, well-blended mixture. It is a workable solution. This is the expected texture. The result is soft and delicious too. The third option is to use a regular blender for the blending process. It makes soft and delicious ice cream as well, although it is more time-consuming. First, add the cooled vanilla and chocolate-flavored mixture. Then, add 21 ounces of sweetened condensed milk as the top layer. Finally, close the lid. Using our blender, we start with a puree speed setting for 45 seconds. Then we switch to the cream speed setting for another 45 seconds. After, we switch to the liquefy speed setting for 30 seconds, and then lastly, we switch to the whip speed setting for 45 seconds. This is the expected texture. If you do not have an ice cream maker, you substitute a portion of milk with fat-free skyr yogurt. It is high in protein. To avoid an icy taste in the ice cream, it is important not to add the liquid that is gathered inside the skyr yogurt container into the final mixture. When you whisk the eggs, it helps to whisk it longer until the texture looks like whipped egg cream. Then, you simmer the milk in a stainless steel pot on low heat. When it's about 50% to boiling, mix the cocoa powder into the pot of milk and stir the mixture constantly until it's well blended. Next, stir in the chocolate until it's fully melted. You should remove the pot from the heat if it's above 70% to boiling before the chocolate is fully melted. Now, you pour the whisked eggs into the chocolate and milk mixture and continue heating the pot on low heat. Keep stirring the mixture until you see bubbles popping out of it. Because the chocolate and egg mixture is denser in this recipe, it is more difficult to detect the bubbles coming up. As soon as the pot is filled with smoke, you can see subtle signs of bubbles, showing that the mixture is near 100% boiling. Now you turn off the heat. You place the heated pot in a bowl of cold water filled with ice packs for 10 minutes. Then you add 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract into the cool mixture and mix them well. After, you add 21 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. You can add skyr yogurt for blending at this time if you prefer. Now, you use a handheld blender at a high speed setting to blend them well into a smoothie-like texture. We portioned the mixture into 4 cups so that it would fit better with our glass container. You pour the yogurt into the mixture and blend them well. After the final mixture is blended to look like this texture, you pour it into a freezer-safe container, cover the top tightly, and put it in the freezer. Using our freezer, it takes about 9 hours for it to be ready. The ice cream is denser as compared with the one made from recipe 1, but the taste is amazing too. You will love it if you love hard serve ice cream. Also, it is high in protein. Showing here, the ice cream on the right is made from recipe 1 using an ice cream maker, which is airier. The one on the left is made from recipe 2 without using a maker. Recipe 3 is derived from recipe 2, but we make it by using an ice cream maker. In this recipe, we use 1 cup of skyr yogurt. You follow the same steps in recipe 1 to make the ice cream, except the yogurt is blended toward the end together with the condensed milk like what we did in recipe 2. Using our freezer, it takes about 7 to 8 hours for the ice cream to be ready. The ice cream is denser as compared with the one made from recipe 1, but the taste is amazing too. You will love it if you love hard serve ice cream. Also, it is high in protein. Showing here, the ice cream on the right was made from recipe 3 using an ice cream maker. The one on the left was made from recipe 2 without using a maker. Friends, in the comments section, please let us know which recipe is your favorite. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you.